debris from all areas that are accessible. But be advised that many roads still have debris on them, so be careful when you're out there traveling. As far as bridges, we have several in the area that are both maintained by city, TxDOT, and county. We are working with TxDOT officials to get those bridges inspected before we get the green light to get those opened up. As far as water and wastewater infrastructure, we did have some issues with that. Our surface water plant is currently offline due to river conditions and loss of power. However, we've transitioned over to our groundwater wells. We don't have any issues right now with the system pressure. We've been able to maintain at least 20 PSI and have not had to issue any boil water notice and don't anticipate that either. As far as our wastewater infrastructure, several issues that are flood related, but we are attending to those right now as we speak. And at this time, I would like to turn it over to our mayor.
Thank you for being here today. The city of Kerrville, Texas, crews have been hard at work since yesterday evening. What I have seen today are all of our city departments working together with one goal: protecting lives by conducting evacuations and rescues, closing flooded roadways, and working to keep our community informed. I am thankful to the state of Texas and the Upper Guadalupe River Authority for working to improve our flood warning systems. Make no mistake, having accurate warnings in time saved lives today. I want to ask everyone to pray for our community, but not just our community, our neighbors as well. These floods have affected almost all the counties around us: Uvalde County, Bandera County, Gillespie County, Kendall County, Real County, and Edwards County. This was a regional flood event. We were blessed in Kerr County with warnings, and I'm thankful that those warnings saved lives. Having to be in front of you again so soon after last year's flood is hard. But I'm thankful for the team of the city of Kerrville who's working hard to protect the citizens of Kerrville. I'm thankful for the teams of Kerr County, of the state of Texas, and even federal resources that have responded to help us. And I'm thankful that our community has come together to help those in need. They show up to help clean out homes. They show up to bring food. They show up to bring clothing. They show up to help 1,000 ways. And what that has shown me and members of our community is this community has resilience and grit. Not once, but twice in a year. I'm grateful to live here, and I'm grateful for my neighbors. And now, Chief Haley.
We don't have a lot of time, but we will take some time to answer a few of your questions. We'll start with you, Lewis.
How many evacuations were you able to perform this morning? Do you have any numbers on the total? And what's the situation with the Cindy Baker Bridge?
Yeah, so we did evacuations in two different main areas. A large number of the people who were evacuated were people who had driven into high water areas that they should have never gone into. And so a lot of the evacuations were just us assisting those drivers and passengers to get out of those vehicles and get to safety. We did evacuate a number of residences in a couple of areas that are flood prone and had fast water encroaching on them. Probably well in excess of about 50 different evacuations of residences and apartment complexes in some of those areas. Tammy?
Yes, can you tell me why you stood at the EOC, and can you tell me how valuable it was or was not to have the GRE dashboard in the flood gauge report?
Sure. We had actually been working together with our county partners and around the area yesterday, throughout the day, and into the evening. We actually stood up the EOC right around 2 o'clock, a little bit after 2 o'clock this morning, but that was after some aggressive texting that had been going on all night, keeping us apprised of the situation. And the UGRA system has been invaluable to us. We monitor that throughout the day and have been, will continue to do so as we actively monitor those water levels. So, over here.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. My name is Javier Ponce. I am a journalist with Vision TV. Do you have any more information about the deceased person?
The city of Kerrville is not involved in that, and we would refer you to the Kerr County Sheriff's Department for any information related to that event.
And do you have any reaction to that loss of life?
Please give your name and your outlet, please.
Zach Briggs with Kansas.
And wait till you're called on, please.
Zach, we'll go with you from KENS 5.
Thank you. Your reaction to this apparent loss of life as a result of the flooding?
Yeah, you know, our community grieves, and we grieve hard. We are still reeling from what happened a year ago. Those are not easily forgotten memories. And to have this happen again so suddenly is literally quite devastating for a lot of us as first responders, as employees of the city of Kerrville, and as members of this community. And so we grieve along with the people of our community. We know they're hurting. We've witnessed it ourselves. I myself today had someone in my arms crying tears out of fear and sadness. And so all we can say is that our hearts go out to the individuals that are affected, and we're grateful that within the city of Kerrville, we currently don't have any missing persons, and we don't have any reports of loss of life occurring in the city of Kerrville. Almost. Yes, sir.
Kerr from KSAT in San Antonio. Sir, what is the property damage overall like between homes, businesses, public infrastructure compared to last year's flood? These were similarly sized rain events.
Yeah, different events, and we are still in the process of really taking stock of what's happened. We do have several bridges that are still currently closed. We have those closed out of an abundance of precaution. We want them to be inspected before we open them back up, but we won't have any true realistic numbers until we're able to get into the community once the waters have receded and really inspect the damage throughout the area. You guys are easy. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate the care and concern that you've taken for our family, and we're just going to go get back to work. Thank you.